Hello everyone, this is Phantom here, and today I have yet another Bruce Banner Exodus story. Now before all of you say it, yes, I know about the previous video, and it was a little bit different from the ones I usually make, but I do feel much better, I feel much more secure, and while I do still have some minor anxieties about what's going on, what's going to happen on Monday and Tuesday, I do feel secure enough to record a video, and I was super proud of this story, but I should warn you guys before we get started that at the end of this story there is a lemon that I will not be reading, aka that means there will be sexual content at the end of this story, and again, I won't be reading it. If you guys really want to see that part of the story, I will be leaving a link down below into the description for it, and you guys can go ahead and take a look at the damage yourself. So, just be warned about that, okay? And plus, by the way, it sucks, so it's probably not even worth reading. But you know what? Still, this is simply titled Some R&R. Let's get started. Bruce sighed peacefully as the massage chair dug into the knots in his back gently. He felt reborn as the woman at his feet massaged him and gave him a pedicure. Bruce, you seriously need to come here more often. I really think you can use the whole R&R thing. Bruce smiled down at you and waved his hand. No, it's fine. I always have to make sure Tony doesn't blow up the lab and or the tower. You giggled. Can I see your phone? Bruce's face went to confused fast, and he slowly grabbed his phone out of his pocket. Thanks. He then took it and began scrolling through his contacts. When you finally landed on Tony's number, you called him and placed the phone to your ear. What are you doing? He leaned forward to grab the phone, but you put a hand up, halting him. Yeah, Stark? Hi, it's Jade, Bruce's friend. Well, I just wanted to ask if it was alright if I take Bruce out for the day, so he can relax. You went quiet and smiled. Thanks, Stark. I'll take good care of your signs, bro. You then hung up the phone and put the phone back in. You then hung up and put the phone into his open hand. You looked up at his face and smiled at his shocked expression. You might want to close your mouth. We have flies in here. Bruce shook himself out of his shock and went into his phone, about to dial Tony to tell him to ignore you, but you stopped him before he could even hit the button. If you dare try and tell Tony to ignore me, I swear I will cut off your toenails, he said with a sly smirk. Bruce sighed and put his phone back in his pocket. What are we even going to do today? Whatever you want. We can go to a bookstore, that it sells coffee and tea. Or we can go to the mall. Or maybe go to my place and order a pizza. Why not do all of it? He said sarcastically. Alright, just give me 10 minutes to finish your nails. Wait, what? I was joking, he said, and he smiled. I know, but I think it'd be fun to do all of them. Bruce sighed. He had no idea why he let himself get lectured by such a carefree girl. A part of him loved it because it only made him feel stronger for you. While it was true he had told Steve that he was always angry, that was before he met you. When he saw you for the first time, he felt as if a weight was released from his heart. He felt just as though the crack in his heart was healed. You get the point. By the way, just the way your eyes glowed when you looked at him, when your bright purple hair bounced as you walked. The list goes on. When you finished with his nails, you faked illness to your boss and coworkers and left with Bruce. I feel bad that I took you out of work. Don't, Bruce. I made the choice, and if it bites me in the butt later on, that's my problem. Now, let's head to that bookstore, you said as you grabbed his hand and led him down the busy streets of New York. And now for a time skip. Bruce was sitting at a table in the bookstore, waiting for you to get a book and come over with the drinks. He was reading his book when he heard you yelling. He quickly closed his book and went over to you. A tall and annoying guy was pestering you to, quote, spend some time with him. Go away, dude! Bruce took a deep breath and stood between the two of you. What do you want, little man? I want you to leave her alone, he said, his eyes turning green. You think you can defend her? Bruce then snapped. He didn't turn into the other guy, but he punched that man so hard and so fast. Right then, a worker came along and kicked the man out when you explained what happened. When the man left, you and Bruce decided to ditch going to the mall and just head back to your apartment to relax a little. And enter your apartment. Bruce laid on your couch and as you went into your room to find a movie to watch. He couldn't help but feel like an idiot. He had just humiliated himself in front of the one girl he ever really trusted. The one girl who ever really accepted him. Or so he thought. You had finally found a movie you were willing to watch. Despicable Me. A perfect movie to watch with the perfect man. You exited the room and the doorbell rang. You hurried to pay the pizza man, plus a generous tip. You then walked over and put the pizza down. Hey, Bruce, are you okay? He looked up at you and faked a smile, nodding. Bruce, please tell me what's wrong. He sighed and sat up next to you. Jade, do you think I made an idiot of myself for punching that guy? Your face turned to shock, and you had a blush on your face. Honestly, I thought it was so cool. It was awesome because you held yourself together enough to not let the other guy get out, but you still did something to defend me. It was super sweet. Just like you said with a giggle. Bruce blushed, and that was the final straw for you. You sighed and smiled a little. Bruce, can I tell, or more like show you something important? Sure? Okay, but please try not to laugh at me. Before he could talk, you launched your lips into his. Bruce was beyond shock, but he couldn't fight the warmth spreading all throughout his mind. He slowly kissed back. Bruce hadn't really kissed many people, so he was a little inexperienced, but that was quickly masked by his passion for you. When you both pulled back, you said, I love you, Brucey, with a cute smile. And that's all I'm going to read for this story, mainly because I've said before that this story's ending is a little bit too much for YouTube's boundaries. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave a description. I'm going to leave it back in the description. And if you guys want to see this story for yourself, then go right ahead. And if you guys enjoy the lemons at the end of this story, then feel free to contact me to tell me if you want more Adventure X Trader stories like this. And if you don't, that's fine. But if you do, if you want just specifically lemons, then I will write them and post them in description and make separate videos for them, posting links to them or something. But thank you all so dearly for watching, and do not worry about me, guys, because I feel 10 times better than I did before. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, this is Phantom Raider, and I'll be seeing you all very soon. Bye-bye!